Welcome back, soldiers, to another PvP guide video. Today I'll be talking all about the best pets to take into PvP. We'll look at the pets that will suit you the best to go into battle, which ones will give you the upper hand in which situations. And I can say there are really a lot of options available at this time. So it can be tough to determine which pet will give you the upper hand. But fear not, as I, CommanDirk, has compiled a list of the top 5 best hunter pets for PvP, ranked from worst to best. This guide covers the pets from the ferocity, tenacity and cunning families, with access to slow and mortal wounds abilities, because I feel those are the most impactful in PvP. Here's a sneak peek of what you can find and what you can expect in this video. Fourth place, I've placed the Tenacity family with a slow ability. The third place goes to family pets with access to mortal wounds. Second place, I've put the Cunning family pets that have access to mortal wounds ability. And my top one, my favorite one, is an Undead Cunning family pet, also with a mortal wounds ability. That's what I'll cover in this video. So whether you prefer to fight from range or get up close and personal, there's a pet on this list that will suit your playstyle and help you emerge victorious in every encounter. Wait, what's that, Jimmy? Wait, what'd you say? But you wanna dive right in? Okay, you wanna dive right in, let's go! Alright, there's also another pet family that I think is kinda optional. You don't definitely need this one, but can sometimes be nice. It's a pet family also from the Tenacity family. But then one that has a slow, that can be nice as well. These are kind of optional. You can go with a mammoth, a crab, a blood beast or a worm in this case. The worm is only for beast mastery hunters, so beware of that. But the nice thing about the worm is, it comes with an extra ability. It's the worm comes with a ranged slow. It's let me see. I think it's like a 30-yard range, is it? Let me check. Acid spit, 30 yards range. The worm spits acid at a target, slow movement by 50% for 6 seconds. But there are some worms that I like the model of the most. Those worms will be the tidal worms. You can find them in Nasjata, right over where I'm standing here in the map on the north. It's at the Spine Caverns. Usually you find them on the surface, but I wanted to go with the black with yellow one. And if you look here in this pool, there are actually some more right here. And over here you have it, the Volt Scale Guardian. This is the black with yellow. That's the one that I think looks the coolest and that I want to tame. So let's go and tame the bad boy. Oh, there it goes. Man, absolutely massive.
You serious?
Yeah, shrinks down to that size, but look at that, still quite a big size though. Okay, let's bring it to the surface. Swim, swim, swim. Come on. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey, there we are, surface. Okay, so look at that. Yeah, it still keeps the thunder while it's out of the water. That's that's really neat. Oh, man, the colors are sick. Yeah, this one looks neat. So let's get to the spell book. Let's see what does that bad boy has. Of course, tenacity, so gives you a 7% health increase. Where is it? Fortitude of the bear, extra defensive, always nice. Here with the acid spit, this is the slow. This is an auto cast slow, 10-second cooldown. Slows people by 50% for 6 seconds. And what is nice by the worm is this attack, burrow attack. So once you activate it, the worm burrows into the earth and shakes the ground above, dealing 2,900 blah 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 nature damage over 8 seconds. This can be particularly useful if you're playing Battlegrounds and you're in an area that people are stacked up. If you press this ability, it will actually do some AoE damage. So let's check, let's send our pet go over tag. go attack those crabs and we'll press the ability. Let's see what will happen then. Okay, barrel attack. Yeah, see, it does damage. It does damage. Just like a little area of effect damage, and it will keep doing that until it runs out of focus or until the 8 seconds are gone. So there's it's an extra AoE ability. I don't think you'll use it that often, but once you see people stacking up, can be quite nice. This model, yeah, I think it just looks sick. That's one of the many worms that you can tame, but there are some more pets in this slow category with tenacity that I would also advise you take as an optional. These ones could be nice to just play around with. Alright, in this part of the video we're going after a few beasts that can be found in the Battle for Azeroth expansion, and more specifically on Zandalar. We're also gonna show you how to get and where to get the blood beasts, and also what item you need to get and where you can get it to tame blood beasts. And also you can find some normal raptors there as well. So how to get to Zandalar: you do the introductory quest in the Battle for Azeroth expansion. And as the Alliance start in Borealis, you do the introductory quest, and eventually it will lead you to this Alliance ship. And here you can accept a quest, I think it's from this guy, and it allows you to start an invading point. And you can select your first one as Zandalar. And then you talk to this NPC here, you have a quest. See, set sail for Zandalar.
2,000 years later.
Alright guys, we arrived at the location of the raid entrance. You need to kill Zul in the raid Uldir to get the item you need to tame blood beast. The item itself is called Soaked Tome of Dark Whispers, and it's a guaranteed drop from Zul in the Uldir raid on normal mode or above, so not on LFR of course. And once you've learned that ability, it's account wide, so then on every other hunter you have, you can use the ability. So this is where we are in Nesmir on the map right here. And you see here the green, of course, that's the raid entrance. So you go to the right here, move down here, and here you have the raid entrance, and you enter. Okay, so first boss to kill is Talak over here. He's not that big of a deal. What I'll just do, I'll dismiss my raptor pet, because I want to have Fault Line, which is a really good one, a really tanky one, also gives you bloodlust. First you get rid of those tentacles. Okay. Oh, now they spawn in here. Okay, there comes Talok. So you just pop some cooldowns to down him. It shouldn't be that hard. There we go. Just run around. This one is not that hard. You just down him. You just make sure he goes down. He doesn't do anything special. Yes, down he goes. So we're at the second boss, which is Mother. The only thing you have to take into account is there's a timer, and then you have the energy of the timer reaches 100 or so. She'll burn a room, you instantly die. So you have to move her before that. If you're really good, you can take her up to the third room immediately, which she'll take increased damage. I think it's 100%. So let's go. Yes, got him. Alright, once you're here on the map, you can do the 3 bosses. You can do them in any order. We'll go the right side first. I'll see you at the boss right there.
A few moments later.
Alright, here we go, man. There's the boss. Nothing special. Just make sure to down him quickly. And he sometimes does like a conal attack. You don't want to stand in front of that, because that does cause some damage. But you see how quickly he goes down on heroic mode or normal mode, so yeah. Yeah, dead. Haha. No. Okay, let's go to the next boss.
5 hours later.
Alright, we're at the other boss. Is Practice. What you do is just quickly you have to clear out the edge here, and then the boss will spawn. Okay, so with this boss is just you have to down him fast. It's a gear check. I don't think it's a problem at this moment in this patch. You just get him down because he puts a debuff on you that ticks down harder the longer the fight goes. So yeah, let's go and try to down him. And he's almost dead. Yes, there he went. Okay, I'll see you at the next boss.
2,000 years later.
This boss, yeah, before you can attack, you just have to down the edge.
Oh no!
Yes, for this boss, not big of a deal. Sometimes he does a 2 combo attack or so that puts like a debuff on you that so you can't heal for 6 seconds. But at this time, yeah, it shouldn't be a problem. You just burst them. And come on, just die. Yeah, finally, man. So yeah, that was the other boss. Let's continue to the boss where you actually can get the drop so you can tame blood beasts. Let's go. Alright, once you're here, you see all these ads. Make sure to kill the dominators first. Sometimes he spawns these ads, I think blood hexes. If there are 2 of them close to each other, they'll start heal everything up. So if a blood hexer spawns, you want to hard swap on them. For the rest, not too much to worry about. The only thing to mention important, when Zoom reaches 40% health, he'll put a 25-second debuff on you. And after 25 seconds, your character will be feared and jumps off of yeah, the edge here and automatically kills you. So when it's 40% health, you really need to put in some damage on him and just kite every other ad away. And just make sure you can kill him in 25 seconds if he reaches 40%. That's the main thing. Those ones. Yes, and there he goes. So this one should get us the item we want. Yes, there it is. Blood-soaked Tome of Dark Whispers. That's the one that you want. And this is the item you want. Once learned, you can tame blood beasts. And yeah, those of course can be used account-wide. So yeah, that's how you get this. And yeah, let's tame a blood beast. I'll show you where you can find some good ones. And I'll see you there. So we just got the thing so we can tame a blood beast. I wanted to tame blood bills because it's a really vibrant red and also some white. You can find them on the map in Zuldazar. It's right here. I also have the coordinates of where I am right here. And that's where you can find them. Yeah, nothing special of course. So we can just tame him. Oh, no. Just missed the patch. No, what am I doing? So stupid. Okay. Attempt number 2. There we go. Tame him. And yeah, there we have him. Our little blood beast. Of course, you have other models as well that you can go for, but I think this one just looks the creepiest. So yeah, I wanted to go with this one. This one is a tenacity pet. What makes this one unique, the blood beast, it's a tenacity pet and also has a slow effect, so it can slow people down. Let's take a look at a pet. Yeah, so tenacity comes with 40 of the beer, so it's nice. So it increases your maximum health, and also yeah, heals you for that amount. So it's a 20% heal as well. You combine it with acceleration and also Healthstone from Warlock. That's in some insane healing. This one makes you as a hunter a little bit more tankier. But as I mentioned with the Blood Beast, it comes with a slow, but this is the special Blood Bolt. It reduces by 50% the movement speed of the enemy for 6 seconds on a 10-second cooldown, so it can be really annoying in PvP. But here's the special thing. It's a special ability only for the Blood Beast. And it's yeah, this slow can actually be fired from 10 yards away. So for example, we'll go on this Blood Beast and we'll just say, okay, let's cast Blood Bolt, let's see the range. So he moves close. You see, it's a little bit of a range, so not a lot, but a little bit of a range that normally yeah, you don't have. So that's a really one that you can take into, for example, Battlegrounds or even arena fights if you find a heavy burst composition. A tenacity pad is great. And this one can give an extra slow. So yeah, that's how you can tame the Blood Beast and how you can get this one Blood Bolts. And yeah, let's go to the next pet. Right guys, what I quickly want to mention about the Blood Beast is their pet ability Blood Bolt. This one to slow enemies down. It has the yeah, the sparks going around like it would intensify that it's an auto cast, but I tried it out. But it's just the pets don't auto cast it. So one way to work around with it is if you macro it in. So I did like this. If I look, for example, at Cobra Shot basic ability, I'll leave this one down in the description for you so you can use it. So, but I've done all the basic attacks and I also put in here cast Blood Bolt. That will do that as well. And yeah, I've done that with Barb Shot and Kill Command as well. So now, yeah, to show you that it works, we have a target here. I'll press the macro and just watch the pets what they'll do. Press the macro, and you saw that it fired off a blood bolt right there. And then you can just start damaging. I can put a concussive shot on this guy, for example. Kill command, barbed shot, and there again, blood bolt has been applied. So that's in theory how you can keep up the debuff on the enemy. Yeah, kind of annoying that they don't. Yeah, it should have been all the cost, but apparently it doesn't work. Hopefully Blizzard will fix that. But this is one way to go around with it. So yeah, that was a quick tip. So let's go to the next pet. Alright, if you want to have something different of the Tenacity pet family that also have a slow, you can also look at crabs. I found one that's, yeah, that looks quite good. Is this one, Cave and Dark Terror. This one is in a cave in Nashyatar. I think the entrance is around here. You walk inside here and you have to jump down through a hole. Eventually you'll end up in here. And you'll find this one underwater. Your max level shouldn't be any problems. Let's tame it. There we go. Oh, there comes a huge crab. And...
You serious?
Small size. But let me take him onto the dry part. Oh, all those stealthy crabs. Come on. Quick. Alright, finally on the dry. So yeah, this is the crab. Yeah, just look at those colors. It's very nice, little dark with some red. Yeah, I'd love how this one looks. And again, as the abilities, tenacity, increased health, 40 of the beer, extra defensive. And where's that slow ability of you? Where is it? Yeah, it's this one right here. So yeah, that's a good looking crab. I think the best one in the game so far. The best looking one. Blue ones also look good, but yeah, they're not that rare. And I think, yeah, the red looks a little bit better on this one. Yeah, this is where you can get it. Also here you can see the coordinates. And let's jump into catching the next one. Okay, this is the final one of the Tenacity pet family with a slow that I would recommend. It's from the Mammoth family. The one that we're looking at now is Steel Tusk. I think yeah, it's like an Iron Horde version of a Mammoth, which I think is yeah, it looks quite nice. You can find this one in Talador. It's in the Warcraft of Dragonflight expansion. Right over here. Talador. Zoom in. And here you have the coordinates. It's at the Morgran Logworks. There you'll find it. It's a rare spawn. So and then yeah, you don't it doesn't have any special requirements. You can just immediately tame it like so. And there we go. And it yeah, it retains its original name after taming, so that's also quite nice. And just look at the model; it looks absolutely gorgeous. All right, guys. There's another few pets that are also good. Pets that belong to the Tenacity family with a mortal wounds effect are also great. Those give you Fortitude of the Bear, which is another defensive cooldown. On 2-minute cooldown, increase your maximum health and the one of your pet by 20% for 10 seconds and instantly heals you for that amount. So that's really good against burst heavy compositions, or against people who really constantly try to kill your pet. Pets that are good in this are lizards, river beasts, direhorns, or hydras. Currently I'm first looking at the lizards. There are some great options here. We're at Nazmir again for the Battle for Azeroth expansion. It's right in this area here at Nazwata, and these are the coordinates. What I'm looking for, I was just killing those random yeah, Seralisks. That's how those are called. And here you have one. Sometimes they spawn with a really cool collar like this one. So let's try and tame this one. Yes, and we got it. And it shrank down to super small. But that's indeed a Soralisk. Really nice color, this one. If we look at the pet spellbook. Okay. But of course, Tenacity comes with endurance training. This one increases our health by 7%. Comes with Fortitude of the Bear, which I just mentioned. So just an all defensive ability. And works really well if you make a macro with acceleration with it. You can get like an instant super heal. Let's see if I have it in here. Yes, right here. So I use for just the beer if I have it. And then I pop acceleration because then it heals over a bigger amount of health, over a bigger health pool. So yeah, that's really huge. And if you combine it with the talent Rejuvenating Winds and all 8% health increase, and also the heal from acceleration does another 20% of your health as a heal over time. But because with Fortitude of the Bear we buff our health, yeah, that will be absolutely insane. And you can even do it with a Health Stone from a Warlock in there. Comes with Grievous Bite, which is like a mortal wounds effect to reduce any effectiveness of any healing on the enemy. This is also a really good one. I would use this one if you suspect more to be the kill target, or that your pet is going to be trained down. A lizard is really good, or any of the other ones is also very good, like a River Beast, Direhorn, or Hydra. We'll look into those up next. Alright, in order to get the item we need to go to the Isle of Giants. If you look on the map, it's of course the Pandaria expansion. It's just to the north of CUNNING Summit. Here's the Island of Giants, that's where we need to go to. Beware, before you enter, it will dismount you. So it is to be advised to have a Goblin Glider or a Goblin Glider kit, like I have.
A few moments later.
So the thing that you're looking for from these guys is the Ancient Tome of Dinomancy. That will make sure you can tame the Direhorns. And from the Zendalari Dinomancers that we see up ahead, it has a 0.7 drop chance. So it can be quite tedious to get. But yeah, I have to do it anyway. So let's start the grind.
5 hours later.
Any luck? Yes! Ancient Tome of Dinomancy. Let's drop this. Don't need that. This is the item you want to go for. Learning. Kapow, there you have it. Now we can tame Direhorn, so let's find a good one. I'll see you later. Alright, for the Direhorn that I'm after, for I want to have Horadon, is from the... what is it? The Owl of Thunder raid? Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, and then of course, like how to get there. Well, of course, make your way to this area here, in Townlong Steps. Here you find the coordinates. It's at the Shadowpen Garrison. What you have to do, you have to talk to Verisa Windrunner, accept the quest, and it shows like you'll travel to the Owl of Thunder with her. Accept, ready to go. And then you hop on a hippogriff, and there you go.
2,000 years later.
Okay, once you're indeed on the area, you'll arrive here. You can turn in the quest right over here. Like so. We're not gonna do that, but yeah, we're gonna use this teleport orb. And brings you right on the beach over here. And we have to make our way over here to the Throne of Thunder. So let's giddy up. Yeah, and there's the entrance. Right here on the map. These are the coordinates. And let's enter. Let's get Horadon. Let's go. Try to bring him down. Yeah. One hit. And down you go. Bye-bye.
A few moments later.
Oh, there we have him. Let's just get rid of our pets. There he is. Our prize. Go. Yes, unleash him. Yes! There he is. Let's tame him. Man, I wish he stayed this big though, but watch this.
Why?
So small. It still looks amazing. One of my favorites. Just look at the coloring and the armor. It fits, it matches so well. Really nice. So what this one do? Of course, of the tenacity, so it gives you the extra HP buff again, 7%. Gives you Fortitude of the Bear again, It gives you gore. This one calls the mortal wounds effect, so reduces healing. So this is another great pet. It's one that's a little bit harder to get because of course you have to get that item from the Dinomancers that we mentioned before. But once you got it, it's really easy. You run up here and you just saw how quickly this. You just down everything like so quickly here. And yeah, this is another great pet to have. And the one left that I want to cover is are the HYDRAS. So yeah, if those guys will just quit it. Yeah. Okay, I'll see you at the part where we tame a Hydra. So to close off the list of the pets that fell under the Tenacity pet family with access to mortal wounds, we have the HYDRAS. You have quite some options. I like these black ones that you can see ahead. But there's also a rare one, or not a rare one. These are balls of one of the raids. Yeah, the one that you can get also from the raid is CommanDirk. CommanDirk is one of the bosses of the Blackwing Descent raid. It's in the location Den of the Devourer. Yeah, I tried it before, but obviously outmatched content so huge at this time, so I was way too geared. So I tried to tame him. You have to get him to 20% HP to tame. Well, I fired an auto shot arrow and I just one shot at him, and now I have to wait for the weekly reset to try again. But yeah, don't do like me. What you should do, take off all of your equipment. And then before you get to that one, you can get damage on other balls. To see if you auto shot it, then if it still kills it or not. If it still kills it in one shot, even if you take out all your gear or most of your gear. What you can do is just jump off the entrance of the raid to kill yourself, and then you go to the spirit healer. And you want to get the resurrection sickness, because that way your damage is also massively reduced. And then try again. Yeah, for me it was too late. I one-shotted it. So anyway, for this video I want to go for a different Hydra. So I'll go tame on this one. Let's go. And there we have him. Mini Hydra. So again, what does the Hydra does? Let's get the pet spell book out. So the Hydra's special ability is this one, Acid Bite. This one causes the mortal wounds effects, reduce the healing of an enemy. The constant with endurance training, 7% increased maximum health. And of course, fortitude of the bear. And that's it for this what I consider also the third best pets. And after this one we'll go to the second best pets in the video, so make sure to stick around and I'll see you there. The normal raptors are a great pick and second best. If you want to have a cool looking one, like one of the Battle of Razred models you can see around here, you have the really you have the green one with the blue, and you have the white ones there. You can pick them off easily right here on the map. It's just to the east of the capital here, and that's here near Battleground. In the feeding grounds, and these are the coordinates. It's really easy to tame one, and yeah, it will be of great value for you. I will go for another one with a more specific look, other than this one, because those are also nice. But I want to go for another one, so I'll show you where I can find that one. See you there. Alright, so the raptor that I wanted to tame is this one right here. It's one that I think the colors look really great, with the greenish and also vibrant yellowish green as the feathers there. This is a rare spawn. You can find in Nasmir. It's right over here where I am now. These are the coordinates. And yeah, this is the one I want to tame. So let's go ahead and tame this one. There we go. So yeah, the normal raptor's ability is from the Cunning family again. Comes with pathfinding for increased movement speed. Comes with Master Skull to get you out of roots. And of course this one also has the Savage Rend ability to leave like a mortal wounds effect debuff on the enemy. So the healing they receive is reduced. Really useful for PvP. If you're not facing, if you're facing a paladin or a priest, go with the normal one. And the normal raptor as the second best. And almost any content, they are absolutely great. You can't go wrong with these.
5 hours later.
Alright, if you also want to go for a raptor with a more unusual look, you can also go with a Falcosaur. There are currently two that I like a lot of colors wise. This is one of them, really with purple and green. You can find it in Velshira. It's the Legion expansion, and right here to the north at the Verdant Cliffs. Here's the location, the coordinates. Yeah, for this one of course you don't need anything special to tame, so just dismount and start taming it. And there you have it, shrinks in size quite heavily, but yeah, looks pretty awesome if you ask me. So let's see on the other color variant of this type of Falcosaur that I also like. See you there. So right over here we have another Falcosaur that I really like the color combinations on. It's this one, nice with the blue and the orange. It really goes well together. So yeah, let's tame it. Oh, attracting some little ones too. Oh no! Okay, got them, murdered those, and done. So yeah, that's how it looks after taming. Absolutely looks great, the colors. Yeah, those are probably my favorite raptor models. And that's it for the raptor part, guys. I'll see you on the next part. Are you ready for the best PvP pet and then you want to tame it together with me? I'll show you how. It's the pet, the undead raptor called Raban. Before you go out there and try to tame that one, make sure to have the simple tome of bone binding. Usually you can get that one quite fast. If in Maldraxxus you go to those elite monsters. And if you kill a bunch of them, those have a higher drop chance of dropping a simple tome of bone binding. Without it, you are not able to tame an undead beast. So be sure to have that one before to head in the dungeon. And let me show you on the map. It's at Atal Dazar. And if you are in Zuldazar, it's right over here. And also I have here the coordinates. And yeah, let's enter the dungeon. What you can do in this dungeon, there's one boss that tries to entomb you. And if he is successful with it, the fight is over. So at that time you need to cause feign death in order to let your pet take down the boss. But at this expansion I don't think there's any problem. I think you can burn through the boss right fast. But just to be sure, I did take my cleft hoof with me. Because it's a really tanky pet, of course. So yeah, let's run through the dungeon. So yeah, once you're at the first boss, you just want to click on the seal. And then a bunch of ads will spawn. And you just kill the ads. So after the ads, the boss will spawn. Nothing special, just bring him down. After downing the boss, we go down this path until the next one, and that one is can be tricky, but I don't think this expansion can be quite easy. See you there.
2,000 years later.
Okay, so this is at the boss that I was talking about earlier, where you have the tactic. First you kill all the ads, start with the fluids, then those big guys. Those big guys can also try to entomb you. The moment they'll cast it, make sure to hit feign death, but I think we can just burst them down. So yeah, I don't think will be any problem, so let's kill the ads. Alright, so if this boss just bursts them down, whenever he tries to entomb you, make sure to feign death and stay death. Don't move or anything, let your beast tank him, but I think we can bring him down before he can cast entombment. So let's give it a try. Yeah, there he goes already. Yep. Tactic not needed. It's way easier than before in previous expansions, so no problem at all.
5 hours later.
And this one spawns, I think, 3 bosses in a random order. Nothing much to be aware of, especially you can burst them down. But don't stand on anything that he drops on the ground. And also one of them, I think, does a charge and tries to knock you off the map. Just make sure that you'll be at the center around here and you'll be fine. So let's go. I think it's this one that normally can does a charge and can knock you off. Yeah, this one barrels through, so beware. Oh, yeah, we killed him before he got it off. Yeah, but that's the ability you watch out for. Can knock you off the map.
A few moments later.
Okay, so this boss at 80% health will spawn Raban. And when he does, make sure to dismiss your pets. And then you can try to tame. I think maybe he fears yourself or something, but sometimes it interrupts the tame. Don't worry, keep trying and you'll eventually get it. So let's start. Yeah, there's Raban. So we'll dismiss our pet and start taming. Yeah, that one knocked us away. Let's tame again. Go on, almost. And there we have it. There's Raban, the most powerful PvP pet. Let's down the king. Yes, we got your trusty raptor man. And down he goes. So yeah, that's how to get, in my opinion, the strongest PvP pet, Raban. Really powerful, no matter if you're doing Battlegrounds or arenas. Why is he so powerful? Well, because first he's of the Cunning family. The Cunning family gives you pathfinding, for example. This one is a passive movement speed increase. Now it's 12%. It used to be 8%, now it's 12%, so that's even better. Also comes with this ability Master Skull, which is really powerful. Especially now that CC is so, yeah, there's so much CC in the game right now. With this you can get it once in 45 seconds. You can free yourself or a friendly teammate. You can free them of any movement impairing effects. And if you go with the talents, if you have the Kindred Beast one, it says the command pass unique ability cooldown reduced by 50% and gains additional effect. The additional effect is also frees nearby allies from movement impairing effects. So with this one, 50% reduction, that can bring it down from 45 seconds. Where is it? Okay, from 45 seconds, it brings it down to 22 seconds, which is absolutely crazy, really powerful. And also because it's a raptor, it will give you, where is it? The Savage Rend ability. So you can see it right here, 6-second cooldown. Puts a debuff on the enemy of 10 seconds. And with those 10 seconds debuff, yeah, any healing is reduced. Really nice. Sometimes healers can't just yeah, heal in time or enough because of this. And what makes Raban unique, because of its an undead, it is for example immune to fears from warriors, for example. When a mage tries to pull them off your pet, it's immune to that. It's immune to a lot of those CCs that normal raptors would not be immune to. There was one thing to take into mind with Raban, with an undead raptor. If you fight a paladin or a priest, they have abilities, for example, shackle undead or turn evil from paladins. They can absolutely make your pet immobilized to not do anything anymore, or they can fear your pet, your undead. But apart from that, if you're not fighting a paladin or a priest, I would always rock with this one. And if, for example, in your arena fights and you do face a paladin or a priest, you can always go for a normal raptor and you'll be absolutely fine. So I would advise to always have an undead raptor like Raban, or indeed like a normal raptor, which you can find all over Zuldazar. So yeah, that's in my opinion the best pet for PvP. So as the pet with the ferocity family with a slow, yeah, I like the wolves. You can see one right here is an iron warwolf. I really like the looks of that one. And you just have to wait around this area. It's called the Iron Front. It's in a Tanan jungle. You can find it right there. You just have to wait and it will spawn. Here you have the coordinates. I don't know if I can tame this one because it's being attacked, but let's try. No, it will not. Yeah, start taming it. And there you go. So this one I would take into Battlegrounds as the first pet to get the Primal Rage ability, so everyone gets a big haste buff. This one pairs really well with looks-wise with the Mammoth we tamed earlier. If you really want to go for that Iron Horde kind of theme. I really love it, the big armor, the flames, the bombs. I think looks absolutely stunning. And the only other one that I would consider is a Scorpion. I think there's one with fire, if I'm not wrong. Well, let me just get out of here. Okay, let's fly up a little bit. Okay, so much that scorpion gold. Let me see. Scorpions, yes. It's a fire scorpion called Fury. And I think that one is a pain in the butt to get though. Oh yeah, yeah, I see already. This one you can get from the Magma Springs in the Molten Front raid. But what is really annoying, in order to unlock the Molten Front raid, you have to go to Mount Hyjal. You have to complete a buttload of quests. It could almost be half of the quests in that whole zone that you have to do, just to unlock the Molten Fronts that you can enter through a portal that opens up. And before, if you don't complete the quest, the portal will not be there. I have that one on my Orc Hunter. I've done the quest there. I do think I want to unlock it on this Night Elf Hunter too, because I just think that one looks amazing. It's a little armor as well, and yeah, just with the flames looks also amazing. And the Scorpion comes with the Mortal Wounds effect. It can also be nice. But yeah, I still have to unlock that one. I'll not cover it in this video because that will take way too long. But yeah, that's another option that you can do. But the easy one to get, but then with a slow as a wolf. Also always nice. Keep the enemy at bay and to run away. But yeah, those are, in my opinion, the pets that I feel that are very powerful for PvP. I would say play around with them.
You serious?
If you have any favorites or maybe any other suggestions, leave it down in the comments. What is your favorite beast to take into battle? And for which scenarios? I would love to hear. And if you liked the video so far, if you like this guide, if it was helpful, make sure to leave a like. I really appreciate it if you do, so that I know that the content is good and you like it. And maybe you want to see more of this content. And if you want to see more of those guide videos, or if you want to see any weekly just Battleground stuff in general, where I just relax and play some PvP, consider subscribing.